Good morning. Happy Monday. Yeah, got a little off my schedule on Friday, and so here we are, picking it back up on a fun Monday. Let's see, mortgage news. Oh, this is your weekly mortgage rate update. Mortgage news daily 30-year fixed average on Friday was at 6.97% APR. That is up ever so slightly from the 30th of May, which was at 6.95% APR. Um, as of right now, the update, the mortgage news daily 30-year fixed average today is back to the 6.95%. So not a whole lot of movement last week, which was anticipated. There wasn't very much economic news that came out, and so the market didn't have anything to trade off of. This week there is, So I guess on Mondays we can do a little future or upcoming information. So yeah, what's coming up this week? CPI, PPI, right? That's the Consumer Price Index and the Producer Price Index. PPI comes out tomorrow. CPI comes out Wednesday. That will be the major news, I guess, that comes out economically. We do have some note and bond auctions later in the week. There's a 10-year bond auction, note auction, sorry, and then there's a 30-year bond auction. Those will have fairly significant factors on rates to see where those settle out, because the interest rate on when they auction off bonds and notes, it's whatever the market will bear. So if those are favorable rates, ideally the mortgage market will follow what those rates do. So those will be interesting. Inflation wise, right? CPI comes out. Everybody anticipates that if the number comes out strong, you will see rates go up quite a bit. If they come back weak, you will see rates drop quite a bit. But if they're at consensus, nothing's going to happen. So if it misses the mark either way, you'll see some volatility depending on which way it goes. But other than that, let's wait and see. So normally, CPI will follow the previous month's PPI, because those the producer prices are pushed into the consumer side about a month late. If that follows trend, then ideally CPI should drop, because the PPI last month was way lower than consensus. And so, but if you look at the forecast or the consensus for this week, that is not what the market is anticipating, because of, you got it, tariffs. So still messing around with those. Geopolitical fronts, still the same things. We're dealing with the Russia-Ukraine war, unfortunate stuff happening in California on the protests and stuff like that, with California being such an economic power, not just in the United States, but the world, right? People pay attention to that. And what else? The bonds, the auction of the bonds this week. So those are the three major movements that are going to happen. And then, of course, it all depends on if anything comes out of President Trump or the White House moving tariffs one way or another. You'll see swings on that. So I apologize that this is late, but I don't know. I think I kind of like the Monday update. Friday's pretty important, though, as you go into the weekend and dealing with clients. So I don't know. I'll take a look at it. Maybe I'll move it to Mondays. If you have any opinions, hit me back. That'd be great. So have a great week. If I can help out in any way, please let me know. Oh, if you watched the French Open finals, the most amazing tennis match I've ever watched. And as I sat there and watched it, you can relate it back to life, right? Carlos Alcaraz was our point from losing the championship 3 times. 3 times in a row, he could have lost. All Sinner had to do was make one more point, and the championship was his. But Alcaraz persevered. Can't imagine the mental toughness that it took for him to get through that point. And anyway, ended in a tiebreaker, and Alcaraz won the whole thing when he was a point away from losing. So it's not over till it's over. Keep that in mind, and always be tenacious. Keep going, and good things will happen. So that's all I got for you today. Have a great week. I'm around if you need my help, or if I can talk to any clients and calm any interest rate fears. Thanks. Bye.